you for tuning in to the 2020 COMPUTEX Online Talks. This year, COMPUTEX is moving its annual COMPUTEX Forum online due to the COVID-19 pandemic. The 2020 COMPUTEX Online Talks feature a series of presentations from global industry executives. NVIDIA, Qualcomm, Supermicro, Delta, and BenQ Business Solutions Alliance. They will be live-streamed on COMPUTEX's Facebook and YouTube channels from June 2nd to 4th. The recorded videos of the talks will be uploaded to the same channels so you can watch them again afterwards. Before travel restrictions are relaxed, COMPUTEX exhibitors and buyers can take advantage of the trade show's online services to keep abreast of the latest trends and stay connected with the industry. Without further ado, Walter Ye, President and CEO of the Taiwan External Trade Development Council, TAITRA, the organizer of COMPUTEX, will now kickstart today's talk with his welcoming remarks.
Ladies and gentlemen from all over the world, thank you so much for joining us here today. As you know, we are all impacted by travel restrictions due to COVID-19 pandemic. One of the many implications of this is the postponing of major events, such as COMPUTEX 2020, which was originally scheduled for this June. I know many people are greatly disappointed by this, including myself. So, as an alternative, we have decided to organize a series of virtual online events. Here in Taiwan, we have been able to successfully contain COVID-19 by leveraging and building up our technologies, such as electronic fences, big data, open data, max, and more. We want to share with the world how Taiwan's ICT industry can support and even boost the successful recovery of the global supply chain. During this pandemic, COMPUTEX will continue to demonstrate its presence and industry leadership in assisting businesses to connect with the world. Without being physically in Taiwan, our exhibitors and buyers can still participate in COMPUTEX with TAITRA's online services. These services include online exhibitions, online sourcing meetings, online new product launches, and COMPUTEX online talks. The online exhibition is a new platform to showcase exhibitors' products and specifications. Buyers can ask questions directly, contact exhibitors, or place orders through an online platform. Online sourcing meetings are where we match exhibitors with buyers from around the world. Buyers can ask questions, receive offers, or even place orders with suppliers online. Online new product launches will consist of startups eager to reveal their latest offerings to potential buyers and investors from around the world. Today's event, COMPUTEX Online Talks, consists of a series of talks from global industry executives. For decades, COMPUTEX has played an important role in the global technology revolution, and we will continue to do so. While our experts are busy fighting and containing COVID-19 during this challenging time, we have to do our part to move the economy. It seems our lifestyles have changed during this pandemic, but by using today's technologies, we can get through this together. So, please keep healthy, stay safe, and stay innovative. Hopefully, I will see you in Taiwan soon at our next edition of COMPUTEX. Enjoy today's COMPUTEX online talks. Thank you.
Although this epidemic places large distances between us, we have Jim Cathey, Senior Vice President and President of Global Business at Qualcomm Technologies, who wants to speak to us today from the USA. He will talk about Qualcomm's commitment to pioneering the global foundation of 5G and its earnest efforts to put 5G within everyone's grasp. He will also introduce St. Liew, Vice President of Qualcomm and President of Qualcomm Taiwan and Southeast Asia. Mr. Liew will impress upon the viewers of today's live stream how building a true worldwide 5G ecosystem is the primary goal of Qualcomm Technologies. Qualcomm's 5G leadership will allow 5G to exist across all tiers, while enhancing industrial productivity, accelerating innovation and education, transforming the global economy and every user's connected experience in unprecedented ways.
Staying connected is now more important than ever, and 5G strengthens those connections. Qualcomm's 5G leadership is supporting virtual ways of learning, even in remote areas. And wherever 5G is helping to make driving safer by connecting cars to the road, traffic lights, and everything else. You'll see our 5G leadership on the smart factory floor, where wireless connectivity is making everything more efficient. You'll see it transforming industries like agriculture, and where 5G is helping an entire festival to live stream the show at the same time. See our 5G leadership powering always connected mobile PCs, and wherever multiplayer gaming is connecting more friends in real time. At Qualcomm, we remain focused on transforming industries, creating jobs, and supporting the economy. The invention age is here.
Hello, I'm Jim Cathey, Head of Global Business Operations for Qualcomm Technologies. I want to thank Teitra and the TCA for the invitation to speak with you today. Like so many, I too am working from home during this unprecedented time. My thoughts are with all those who are impacted by the coronavirus and everyone on the front lines facing this challenge. I would also like to recognize the government of Taiwan for its strong response to this crisis. As we move forward in these difficult circumstances, it is essential to continue to be productive at work, essential to stay connected with our families and friends, and to access education as well as entertainment and information, all at a massive scale. Making this possible is a collection of core wireless technologies. Their value is more apparent now than ever. We are proud of our leadership in the development and rollout of 5G, AI, Wi-Fi 6, and other key technologies that are becoming increasingly more important in Taiwan and around the world. As an industry, it's critical that we continue to drive wireless technologies forward to deliver the best connected experiences to the maximum number of people. And frankly, what makes this possible is a deep collaboration with our partners in Taiwan and across the globe as they continue to roll out products and services in this unique time. With global internet usage reported to be up as much as 50%, it makes the importance of connectivity like 5G very clear. 5G will help us in so many ways. 5G will power more resilient healthcare and education, delivering more lifelike virtual presence and immersive entertainment, and creating smarter transportation, industries, and infrastructure. Advances in AI combined with 5G are poised to drive an explosion of innovation that will enable a new generation of intelligent and connected services that will enrich our lives and transform the global economy. These technologies will be essential to address the massive amounts of data from billions of intelligent, connected devices and power new services in the cloud and at the network edge. As the world's leading wireless technology innovator, we are not wavering in our commitment to place 5G in the hands of everyone. My colleague, St. Liew, will share more about the opportunities ahead and how we are delivering the technologies vital to achieving a connectivity-rich future. Be sure to watch his keynote. I wish Taitra, TCA, and the COMPUTEX teams all the very best. Until we can gather as an industry, be sure to stay safe. The team at Qualcomm and I hope to see you soon. Thank you.
Hey, Jim, thank you very much for the introduction, and thank you for connecting all the way from the United States. Hi, ladies and gentlemen. My name is St. Liew. I'm the president of Qualcomm Taiwan and Southeast Asia. First of all, I want to thank the COMPUTEX team for the opportunity to speak with all of you today. Like so many of you, I too am working from my private office during these unprecedented times. My thoughts are with all those who are impacted by this coronavirus and all the brave men and women who are on the front lines fighting this pandemic. In doing our part by staying home and obeying social distancing directives, we quickly realized the importance of connectivity. From accessing files on corporate clouds, to binge streaming yours and my favorite shows, to video chatting with friends and families, connectivity has been vital given the impact this access had on already constrained networks, and the need for 5G has never been more apparent. 5G marks an important moment where wireless is the superior connectivity choice. Because of this, cellular will move beyond the smartphone to embrace many other industries. Today, consumers are excited by the experiences delivered by significant improvement in smartphones' speed and latency. And justifiably, operators are excited by the capacity improvements that are enhancing the ability to deliver unlimited data and offer them more reliably. But more importantly, this will not be just another handset upgrade cycle. These new networks will be the connectivity platform for many new industries. As a result, virtually every industry will be transformed, opening up new and vast new opportunities for the cellular ecosystem and fueling a new era of innovation. Qualcomm sees this as the biggest opportunities the wireless industry has ever seen. And guess what? This new reality for mobile will have a dramatic impact on the global economy as cellular becomes as ubiquitous as electricity, as ubiquitous as water. From healthcare to energy to manufacturing, 5G will fuel an entire new cycle of innovation, enabling new business models, services, revenue streams. 5G will catalyze the creation of entirely new industry and services that have yet to be imagined by you and me, changing the competitive environment around the world. According to IHS' latest updated study, they highlight that the economic impact of 5G up to year 2035 will be $13.2 trillion of goods and services. This is up $1 trillion in 2 years. The reach will be so large and impactful that governments must also be careful to maintain a supportive environment for continued investment, rapid commercialization, and industry innovation. With the proper focus and execution, the ecosystem can build something that will enrich the lives of people around the world. And in response to this opportunity, the industry has acted resoundingly. Commercialization is moving much faster in 5G than when it was in 4G. Today, over 60 5G networks in more than 30 countries have launched in just the first year of 5G rollout. And in total, 380 operators are investing in 5G globally. Millimeter wave will launch in new regions, delivering superb speeds and capacity, even when using existing cell sites. This is because technology like DSS allows 5G to coexist with LTE in the same spectrum, allowing coverage to be built up quickly, and by doing so, accelerating the momentum. In 2022, ladies and gentlemen, we expect over 750 million 5G smartphones to be shipped globally. And by 2025, 5G connections are projected to reach 3 billion. Nationwide coverage with millimeter wave and sub-6 gigahertz spectrum, and with the migration to standalone, will open new opportunities beyond the smartphone. And that's why regulators must continue to make spectrum in low, medium, and high bands available for 5G to support continual service expansion. And Qualcomm, we remain focused on driving 5G globally and across all the tiers. Sub-6 plus millimeter wave, ladies and gentlemen, will define leading 5G networks. 5G was designed from the beginning with both bands in mind. Sub-6 will provide greater capacity, wider coverage, and more consistent data rates. Millimeter wave is where the performance promise of 5G is realized, delivering unprecedented capacity and even faster multi-gigabit data rates by taking advantage of the vast amounts of bandwidth in millimeter wave bands. The combination of both will make this a stronger 5G, addressing the varied requirements of tomorrow's connected devices and services. Qualcomm has supported both bands since the beginning, since the introduction of our very first 5G modem RF solution. And guess what? We also now have a third-party data that validates the performance of millimeter wave we have been talking about. Signal's research group recently completed a comprehensive study on millimeter wave, assessing the performance, coverage, power efficiency of millimeter wave versus LTE. Their findings showed a greater than 10 times increase in peak performance gains. They also showed data rates of more than 200 megabits per second in non-line of sight conditions and over 1 gigabits per second in line of sight connection with mobility. As part of the study, Signal's team also found that with 14 hours of usage, the devices met power and thermal requirement. These are truly, truly impressive data. We're very excited by it. Ladies and gentlemen, 5G creates new opportunity for innovation at the edge. This is because it's been driven by the global commercialization of 5G and distribution of intelligence from cloud to the edge. The mobile industry, as you can recall, began with a focus on connecting people. But guess what? Its future is with data, connecting people and things. Everything will be seamlessly connected to the cloud and to each other, tapping into virtually unlimited computing power and storage. Ladies and gentlemen, 5G is the new internet and will drive the future of the cloud, where AI and 5G go hand in hand, because it is the only way we will be able to realize the full potential of both. And fueled by 5G, fiber-like speeds and low latency computing at the edge will make the most of millimeter wave. This emerging architecture opens significant opportunities for innovation as the mobile ecosystem works with new industries. Manufacturing, transportation, and even the mobile network itself will be transformed. To scale AI, ladies and gentlemen, we are focused on driving distributed intelligence. Today, intelligence primarily resides in the cloud. But with billions of devices projected to be intelligently connected over the next several years, it will not be practical to send everything to the cloud. This is because the deluge of data from billions of edge devices. By moving processing, content control closer to where traffic is to create the edge computing, edge cloud, we will be able to reduce latency to power new applications and services. Edge processing will also bring benefits on things like performance, security, privacy, and new data-rich services will unlock new insights and bring greater value to device at the edge. The combination of 5G and AI will have a significant impact on user experiences, delivering amazing new experiences to consumer. You used to, and you still stream music today, but in the future, streaming 4K video will just like you streaming music today. Social video, which many of us have been able to rely on recently, will become an even richer service with higher resolution video and auto. Augmented reality will deliver new services that enrich lives. Imagine you traveling to a foreign country when we eventually can fly around, being able to hold your device up to a sign and or a manual in a foreign language and be able to see a real-time translation is amazing. Gaming will take full advantage of the cloud, tapping into virtually limitless computing to provide incredible multi-user gaming experience. This cloud computing performance, combined with massive storage in the cloud, will fuel the rise of super application which will be OS agnostic and fully cloud-based. And guess what? You can experience all these on new devices in various different form factors in the near future. The longer-term expansion of 5G and 5G capabilities will drive further value, of course. Moving the focus beyond smartphones at the edge, it is essential for the global ecosystem to continue to collaborate on future releases of standards. So let's talk a little bit about the standard. Release 16 will be finalized in the coming months, and the evolution of 5G will continue to drive global competitiveness. Operators will be able to extend these new networks to exciting new opportunities to efficiently deliver services to new industry. Qualcomm is pioneering the foundational technologies to make Release 16 and Release 17 a reality that will power industry innovation, like ultra-reliable mission-critical control with 99.9999% reliability. 5G new radio C-V2X, 5G new radio in unlicensed spectrum, advanced positioning, and so much more to come. The 5G economy studies that we just talked about also identify manufacturing as the largest opportunity, with over $4.5 trillion in activity enabled by 5G in 2035. 5G will have a significant impact on industrial use cases, powering the factory of the future, building on natively available mobile devices like handhelds, AGVs. The factory of the future will be flexible. It will be wireless. It will be constantly monitored, constantly optimized. 5G will provide the reliability, availability, scalability, and the ultra-low latency required in these demanding environments, allowing companies to tap into dense array of sensor, industrial robots, and head-mounted display in near real-time environment. And this will enable reconfigurable factories, which is a key concept in Industrial 4.0, in order to increase productivity and flexibility. And this, of course, will allow companies to more quickly and easily respond to changes in demand and transition to new products. Data drives a need to bring the edge cloud on-premise so you can keep sensitive data on-site, enable ultra-low latency control. This is a massive opportunity for global economy, and it's essential that the industry and regulators work together to support it. Ladies and gentlemen, the modern workforce is rapidly changing, and we have witnessed that in the last few months. Fueled by the smartphone experiences, they want to be able to connect to what they need when they need it. Whether it is across country, across town, across campus, or even next to each other. They need solutions that allow them to work smarter, faster, and more efficiently. 5G will allow them to stay connected in corporate systems, databases, public and private clouds, and more. And doing it anytime, anywhere, and more securely than Wi-Fi. That's why we have been focusing on driving the 5G personal computing, providing always on, always connected performance with multi-gigabyte connectivity and support for multi-day battery life in thin, light, and dare I mention, beautiful fanless design PCs of the future. We believe that 5G offers exciting opportunities to transform enterprise connectivity. 5G millimeter wave can elevate user experiences to new heights, bringing multi-gigabit speeds, ultra-low latency, and virtually unlimited capacity to a wide range of devices, including PCs. Today, most offices have Wi-Fi connectivity. With 5G millimeter wave private networks, enterprises can realize the modern workforce and workplace, bringing enhanced performance, security, and user experiences not possible with today's connectivity solutions. And ladies and gentlemen, we have conducted various tests and system-level simulation at our San Diego headquarters, and we have been able to achieve median throughput rates of 5 gigabits per second. 5G will take use cases like cloud computing, real-time collaboration, immersive telepresence to the next level. It is an important new opportunity, and it is why Qualcomm has invested in the technologies to support innovation in this space. All of this translates to enhanced productivity and a better experience for employees and employer. Mobile technologies are rapidly transforming the automotive industry as well. We think that over 3/4 of vehicles in the year 2025 will have cellular connectivity. Both the auto and trucking industry embrace cellular early. And with that, the supply chain and technology stack of the car has changed. 5G connectivity is redefining in-vehicle experience with greater personalization across cabin settings, content, services, and more. And this is driven by expectation consumers have already developed with the smartphones. High performance, low power computing has been essential for these experiences, and only mobile has the capability and skill to achieve. Computing is also driving greater autonomy, fueling the emergence of a smart transportation system supported by C-V2X. And cloud connectivity will unlock new service opportunities for automakers, road operators, and therefore local governments. Ladies and gentlemen, this is just the beginning. We have yet to even imagine the new services, the new experiences, and the new industry that 5G will enable. That's what's so exciting about this new generation of technology. It will provide a robust foundation upon which companies will utilize to shape the intelligent, connected future. The opportunities truly are limitless. And that is what drives Qualcomm to relentlessly innovate, inventing the technologies and solutions that have helped to empower and to expand the ecosystem and to accelerate innovation. 5G is for everyone, and everyone will get to experience the benefits as we drive it forward around the world. And ladies and gentlemen, Qualcomm and myself remain committed to driving local innovation by building on our long and rich history here in Taiwan. And to that end, we've created a number of programs and initiatives. We continue to work closely with our Taiwanese OEMs and ODMs to help them become leaders in the 5G era. We have opened innovation centers for 5G, AI, and multimedia to help companies accelerate new capabilities and experiences. We have been expanding our R&D footprint to drive the development of advanced features and functionalities. We are complementing our R&D efforts with ongoing universities collaborations and innovation challenges to fuel new opportunities. Needless to say, we are excited to see what we can accomplish together in the 5G era. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, it has been my pleasure talking to you at this very extraordinary time. And I want to take this opportunity to wish you health, safety, and happiness. And thank you very much.
Thank you for tuning in to the 2020 COMPUTEX Online Talks. This year's online talks will go live on COMPUTEX's Facebook and YouTube channels from June 2nd to 4th. The recorded videos of all the talks will be published immediately on the same channels, so you can watch them again afterwards. Thank you for joining us today, and we hope to see you at the next COMPUTEX.
AI is going to change 100% of the jobs of the future. So we are today in a really exciting place for AI to come in and change the way and scale and augment human behavior and augment human jobs. So it's a very exciting space to be in.
COMPUTEX, it's really more of a technological show. You actually speak into the people who design and develop the products. You also see many more of the component and technology vendors like Intel and the other suppliers. You don't really get access to this type of information at other trade shows.
Taiwan has a great base for R&D in IT applications. And therefore, COMPUTEX in Taipei is in fact a great place to have this conference, bring different experts from different fields and let them share their experiences and prepare them for the future.
Taiwan has an incredible ecosystem, especially when it comes to hardware and B2C. You have created some incredible companies.
我们有10个国家，30个 startup， 我们安排了接近200个1对1企业会议，所以我们还蛮开心，也蛮兴奋的。
It's the best place to come if you are looking for big company solutions are necessary to keep growing the market and keep expanding the business.
For me, it's very easy to find all the manufacturers at COMPUTEX in one place.
COMPUTEX really help us to understand how technology is going to progress in the future. I think it's a really significant show.
This is the best show in the world. All the brain power has really remained here. If you're not doing business with Taiwanese companies, you're probably not in the industry.